Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy. If you are new here, I am a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for 8 years now, and I'm also currently a family nurse practitioner student. On this channel, I actually share my nursing advice, my nursing journey, as well as bits and pieces of my life. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing my entire decade in this video, which is crazy, and I didn't really realize how many things I've achieved in a decade until I started planning out this video, which is crazy. Now, most of it, of course, is gonna be mainly my career in my 20s, because during this entire decade of 2009 to 2019, it was my 20s. Like, I recently just turned 30 in November, so that I'm very excited for. And I know a lot of people freak out when they turn 30, but I'm excited because I'm gonna be done with school soon, and it's gonna be a whole different time in my life, and I'm just excited for that. But when I looked back at everything that I have accomplished, mainly within my career in my 20s, and also very important like life decisions that I made in my 20s, it's insane. So I thought I would just share this with you. But before I get started, I do want to say, you know, this is my journey. This is my decade that I'm reviewing and that I'm sharing with you guys. So please, you know, I'm not doing this video so that you can compare your journey to my journey, because we're all different individuals and we all go through different journeys, okay? So that's definitely the first thing I want to put out there. Please don't compare your journey to my journey. You know, just because I achieved something in my 20s doesn't mean that you should feel bad because you didn't achieve it in your 20s. Or if you're in your 30s or your 40s and you haven't achieved that, don't feel bad. Like, seriously, everybody has their own journey in life, and that's the main thing, really, because we all learn different things and go through different things in life. But I did want to share this with you guys because I'm pretty proud of myself, honestly, like that I've achieved so many things. So if you're interested in like knowing what my last decade looked like, then keep on watching. So first of all, 2009, I was 20 years old. At that time, I had already finished my prereqs for my nursing program, and I was also accepted into the nursing program in 2009. So that was like a huge like accomplishment for me in my early 20s, that I was able to get into the nursing program at the age of 20. So in 2010, of course, I started the nursing program that January, and whoa, it was like quite the ride. Nursing school is quite the ride, as I've already shared in previous videos. In 2011, I actually graduated from nursing school from an associate degree nursing program, and at that time I want to say I was still 21 when I graduated. I turned 22 later that year because I am a November baby. So I did become a nurse at 21, so that was another huge accomplishment, and I feel like it was even more of a huge accomplishment because, you know, like, I'm Hispanic, I'm first generation, and I think that was like such a huge thing for my parents and for myself. So yay, I'm so proud of myself for getting to that point. Like, that was awesome. And I was also the first one to graduate from college from my family, so that was pretty cool as well. And then also, what else happened? Let's see. Of course, in 2011, I met my boyfriend, and we became boyfriend and girlfriend in 2011. We actually met in 2010. We started talking, but we actually met in 2011, and we became boyfriend and girlfriend, and we've been together ever since. So that was like a huge thing as well. Now in 2012, let's see what happened in 2012. I had to write this down because there was just so many things. So 2012, of course, another huge thing, I bought my car. Like, I actually bought it on my own, which was crazy. Like, it was under my name, so I was so proud of myself. Obviously, everybody's first car is a huge accomplishment, so I bought that in 2012, and it's actually still the car that I currently have now. Now in 2013, another like huge life accomplishment was the fact that I bought my house, and that was when like everything went like like the market went down, so it was like the perfect timing to buy a house. So I bought a house and I got like a pretty good deal, and I was just so proud of myself because at that point I think I was like 23 and I bought my house. Now let's see what else happened. Oh, and also in 2013 my boyfriend came back. So he came back and now he's living here locally, and I was so happy because he was like overseas for a long time, and then he was like on the East Coast, so he finally came back. I think it was in 2013, so that was also like a huge life change that happened that year, because it just meant spending more time with him, and it's been great. I love having him like close by. Having a long distance relationship sucks, you guys. It sucks so much. So in 2014 I started my bachelor's program, and I did it all online, which honestly the bachelor's program was so much more easier than nursing school, and it was honestly so much more easier than the NP program I'm currently in. Bachelor's program was like very, I don't know, I feel like I didn't really stress so much in that program. Now in 2015 I graduated from my bachelor's program, but not only in 2015 did I graduate from the bachelor's program, but I also finally built up the enough courage to leave my bedside job. I was so scared, you guys, but I just got to that point where I was done, like done, and I made the decision to just start applying like crazy. And it was like in October where I just started applying like crazy to all these different places, but I had one specific place in mind the whole time and hoped that they would call me from there. And after interviews and going in different places, and I actually got calls from many different facilities who were giving me the opportunity, but I decided to wait for the perfect opportunity that I thought would be great for me. And after like 3 weeks I found out that I got that job that I really wanted, so yay. Like that was a huge turning point in my career in 2015. Deciding to leave the bedside was huge for me, and it was scary at the same time, but I got that job. Now in 2016, that's when I finally finished all the hiring process and finally was able to start my new job in the primary care clinic, and that was awesome. I really enjoyed my time there. As I've already shared with you guys, primary care is, I really like that. You know, honestly, from all my nursing jobs, that's the one job that I really truly liked, and I felt like I learned so much things, and it's probably also because of the people that I worked with. I feel like that makes a huge difference. So I had a really pretty good experience there as well. And in 2017 I decided to go back to school to get my master's, and I decided to pursue my family nurse practitioner degree. Woo! That was like a huge decision because I was going back and forth for so long, actually for many years, but I never built up the courage to actually say, yes, Wendy, you can do it. You have to go back to school. So in 2017, I decided to go back to school, which is like crazy. Now in 2018, I started the F&P program, which is crazy. It's been 2 years of just doing online classes. So that's what happened. And then also in 2018, in the end of last year, 2018, I started my YouTube channel. And honestly, it's been the best decision of my life. I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel. I just didn't know like what to do. But I feel like definitely sharing my nursing advice and my nursing journey, as well as the bits and pieces of my life, I think really helps other people. And I think that that's like my main purpose on YouTube, just to be able to give others like advice and share my journey and just help others. Like I love doing that. And yeah, so starting YouTube was one of the best decisions of 2018. So thank you guys for everybody who like watches me and supports my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys all so much. Also in 2018, I decided to leave my primary care clinic job just so that I can have more flexibility in my work schedule in another position. So that took me over to 2019, which is pretty much when I full-time started that new utilization review nursing job that I'm currently working at. And that was like huge for me. It was like, it's just so different to any other nursing jobs that I've had, and it's definitely been a learning experience working in a office slash admin type job. I mean, I'm still doing clinical work, of course, because I'm coordinating the care of patients, but it's like so different to just do everything over the phone, do everything on the computer. It's so different. I started working my 4 days in a row 10-hour shifts, so that was great. And now we are going to 2020, and I'm so excited. I'll be 30 years old when I finish my NP program, and I'm so excited for 2020. So that's going to be my biggest huge accomplishment. And I want to know from you guys, comment down below, what is your biggest accomplishments in the last decade? So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I will be making a video on my goals for 2020, so stay tuned for that.